Ude hupo therein, not but by hands. U not, de but and or also. So not also, hupo by therein, hands, congener of chasma, gulf, or the hollowness of the hand for grasping. Notice that the hand is curved, therefore you can receive, or you can grab things with it. From yad, to work what is at the door, as an opportunity or what is at the mind. Anthropon, man, composed by aneir, husband or man, and optanomai, to look, behold, or appear like a man. It could be Adam or Ish, most likely Ish, which is contracted of Enosh, the leader's seed, whom he has attached cravings. From Anesh, wicked, incurable, and desperate. And is certainly desperate. It follows therapuetai, to worship, meaning also to heal, to cure. Interesting. In this case, to wait upon menially, a domestic servant. Therefore, evet, to watch at the tent and at the door. From therapon, pros de omenos, pros unto, and deomai, make request, to pray, to beseech, as he ever wanted or desired besides, to need in addition. Therefore, mechsor, in might, set apart, to support, added in all beginnings. Tinos, from these, certain thing. Autos, him, in this case, Theos, who is Eloach, the leader who instructs to secure breath and revelation. Didus, granted, giveth from Nathan, as the seed who has marked to righteous life, passing to all, call, with open hands and allowed instruction to all. Zoein, life, from Zao, to live, to breathe. Chayim, set apart to worship and work the completed word. Kai noein, breath, from neo, to blow, wind. From neshama, life that craves the might of his breath. Kata panta, according or after all. In this case, kechol, as he allows and opens that if we were with a bended knee to receive instruction. And before this verse it is ho theos hopoiesas, ton kosmon, from komizo, Eloach, having made the world, or cosmos, everything that exists everywhere, but also meaning to adorn. Therefore Tebeil, marking and signs in God's tent as bound or with instruction. Therefore not only earth, but fertile and inhabited earth, as he has worked through with all his marks and signs. Kai panta ta in auto, and all things that are in it. Huto suranu, kai geis Kyrιος huparchon. He of heaven and earth, a dawn being, as the leader who has set the way by the nail to righteous life. Uken cheiropoietois naois katoikei, not by hands made in temples to dwell. Naois, temples, but also from naos, to dwell. Therefore heichal, place of worship, but also from capacity, to be spacious and capacious, large in capacity, yachol, to work and allow instruction. But is it big enough for Theos,
who is huge,
to ever dwell in it?
By our little hands.
Kaitoikei, to dwell, kata according anoikeo, therefore yashev, that he may work and eat and dwell in it. Impossible. From this we can learn that it is not also or neither by our hands to ever work given the opportunity that is on our door, or even in our minds to ever conceive out of our desperation on how to worship and find the cure of that craving deep inside. And we try to be servants in watching at the tent and at the door, looking for a menial service to do, but ever having the misconception that Eloah ever needed or desired it, given that only by his power we only crave for the might in support to add in all beginnings, but he has no need of us in anything with our mere hands. Eloah is the leader who, with his instruction, has secured revelation and breath, and how generous of him that to all seeds he has marked to righteousness, only we were with a bended knee, seek that we may be set apart to worship and work the completed word. Therefore working hand in hand. He has given breath, neshama, and this is the craving of the might of his breath. We can do nothing unless he allows it, and is in his will to allow with his breath. And he is amazing, who has made all the cosmos, and has adorned it, has everything bound together in order. Despite all the chaos, everything what we see has been on his generosity, given that he recognizes that life has to keep going. He has already set the times. It follows above this verse, and hath made of one blood of nations of men for to dwell on all the face of the earth, and hath determined the times before appointed, and the bounds of their habitation. Therefore he knows everything before it happens, and therefore has prepared the way. He's a dawn of heaven and earth, the leader who has set the way, but by the nail to have righteous life. It is impossible that by our mere hands to ever make a temple of worship, that he may dwell, ever to work and eat and dwell, impossible. But he is generous, and hath granted life, has granted his word, only that we will crave for his instruction, and that by his breath we will be empowered. And what we crave inside it is to have his breath, one more day to work according to his will, and work hand in hand with him, and by Yehoshua, and in the nail in connecting all things, the way, the vision, and the way of life that we truly deep inside crave for, and of course, he is the one who has given us that craving. We desperate creatures, fallen once by Adam, but are ever more new and renewed, that is not by our mere hands only, but if it ever were with his breath and will. Toda Rabba Eloah, by your word and breath, help us work with you, help us live with you, worship and work thy completed word. Amen. Udehu bocheiron anthropon, therapu etai prosteo menos idos autos didus pasis oheim, kai noi gata panta, o Theos hopo Jesus ton cosmon, kai pantatai nau to utos uranu kai geis Kyrιος super hon uken cheropo yeitois nahois katoike